Hey guys, it's Al from TECHAERIS.com, and I am back with another unboxing video. This time, not a laptop. Thank God. Oh, yes, but I will be getting more laptops in. At least I think I am. But it's been the year of the laptop, let me tell you. 2024 has been laptop crazy, laptop heavy. But no, this time it's Bowers & Wilkins Px7 S2e noise canceling headphones that I'm going to unbox for you today. These guys right here. And I did review the Px7 S2s some time ago. Now these aren't brand new model. This isn't a brand new model, but they do have some new colors like forest green and ruby red. And we'll go over the specs in a minute and take a look at what it has to offer, but I want to open them up and get right to the unboxing. So these are fresh off the UPS truck? No, FedEx truck. Sorry, FedEx. One of you guys delivered this to me, and now I am going to unbox it. Let's take a look. I like Bowers & Wilkins. They make some good stuff. Really high-end quality, good sound. The noise cancellation, as I recall, on the S2s wasn't, noise cancellation is a subjective thing, I think. Some people are going to enjoy certain noise canceling stuff from other companies. Bose has long been one of those companies that's enjoyed the position, and Sony the position of having, quote, the best noise canceling. And I don't deny that Bose and Sony have really good noise canceling. They do. I would say those are probably your top two with Apple. Apple's AirPods Max really do give Bose and Sony a run for their money in noise canceling. To me, and you could, you might not agree with it. Some people are looking for noise canceling specifically, and I think that if you want that, then the Bose and the Sonys are the way to go, and the AirPods Max are the way to go. But sound quality is a whole different ballgame. So I don't think that Bose and Sony are as good sounding as the Bowers & Wilkins and Bang & Olufsen and some of the other Master & Dynamic, some of the other noise canceling headphones out there have better sound, but not quite as good noise canceling. And I'm willing to give up some noise canceling for better sound. Case in point is the Focal Batiste. Those are still my go-to as far as headphones. Those are the ones I use on the daily, and I really, really love the sound. Noise canceling on those isn't as good as Sony or Bose, but the soundstage is much better, so I enjoy that better. I enjoy that more. All right, here we are. Bowers & Wilkins Px7 S2e. There's your box. This is the ocean blue. It's the same color they sent last time, except for there's a little bit of a difference, and I'll pop over to the pictures of my old review on that. And here's the back of the box. Just kind of goes over. I'll just leave that there for a second. You can pause the video there and read through that if you want. We'll go through it a little bit in a minute. It looks like same switch, same setup here. Volume rocker, multifunction button, power, and Bluetooth. This has Qualcomm aptX in it, so it's got all the goodies. It's going to work with your iPhone and with your Android phone. So now this just slips right off, just like every other box, every other Bowers & Wilkins, and most headphones. And I suspect this will be just the case right inside here with the headphones in it. And yes, it is. And there they are. And then you have documentation. That's just surprising how much documentation they put in this box. That's that's quite thick, man. That's your documentation right there. And I'm just gonna. I don't know that you're very interested in this, but you know what? This is just paperwork. You don't want to look at that. I'm just gonna leave it right in there because what's the point? Nobody reads the instructions. Do you read the? I'm curious. Do you read the instructions for headphones anyway? Or do you go over any of the documentation that comes inside of those cases? And there it is. Bowers & Wilkins hard shell case. Always really nice. It's a kind of a canvas blue jean feeling. Very nice. Bowers & Wilkins branding. Raised kind of a rubberish feeling. Could wear out over the years if you care about that. Very nice zipper pull, and it looks like it might be weather sealed too. Where it's got the seal through here, so it helps to keep water out. So here's the pull right there. I don't know if these are YKK zippers or not, but they feel nice. It's very well made. The zipper also, if you care, I'm going to try to go over as much as I can here. And some of you are going to be like, who cares? But some people do care. This, I don't know that this has a tuck in it. Some people care that this gets zipped up and then it gets tucked in here. And it doesn't look like this is a tuckable space. So the zipper pull will just kind of float there. Some cases do come with a little space in here where you can tuck that in so it sits flush, and this one does not. So we'll just unzip that. There's the back. Pretty plain, but it's a very nice case. It's going to protect your headphones. It doesn't need to be much more than this. And there you are. There they are. And it's a very nice light colored, kind of a suede feel to it. Nice little hinge here. The only thing I would think here is that this, being light colored like this, is going to get dirty over time, depending on how dirty you are. Let's just put these to the side. And just like the other case, just like the Px7s, S2s, it has a storage area, which is magnetic. Very nice. Very nice. And then you get your USB-C to aux headphone, just in case you wouldn't want that. Most people will be using these Bluetooth, but it's nice to have this. It's good to have for the plane too. If you're on a plane and on a long trip, like I'm heading to Brazil in a few weeks, and I'll probably bring these with me, and I'll use this to plug into the entertainment. And then you have your USB-C to USB-C cable. Both look to be about 3 feet in length. And silica gel. Very good stuff right there. Keep everything dry inside there during shipping and whatnot. Let's put this to the side. And here are the headphones right there. Very nice. I do like this design. The color, this blue color, is okay. It's not my favorite. And Mr. iPhone, Mr. iPhone has trouble finding focus, and that's irritating. Apple, get your stuff together. So, here we are. Here on the bottom, this is the right ear cup. On the right ear cup. Let's start with the left ear cup because there's less on there. Well, let's start with the one with less. There's your left. This is the other side. There's your left ear cup and your right ear cup. I do like when companies mark very clearly left and right. I mean, you should know your left from right, but sometimes, you're fumbling around and you just grab the headphones. You want to know right away. I try to memorize. What I do is I try to memorize where the on and off switches, so I always know that the You know, here in this case, the on and off switch is on the right ear cup, so it's going to be here on the right. One of the things you'll notice here immediately with I don't know if these are removable or not, the ear cups. I always hate testing this right off the bat when I open it because I don't want to break them. I'll look into that in a little bit. But one of the things you notice here with the Bowers and Wilkins is the drivers are slanted. And it's probably hard to notice in the video, but they're not flat. These slant down this way, so they go at an angle down. And I'll try to swivel this out a little bit to see if you can see that. It's hard, really hard. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. There you go. Let's see if I can get in a little closer. Even closer. Come on, Mr. iPhone, don't. There we are. So they kind of slant in, and you see your driver there. And the ear cups, I mean, this design is pretty much the same as the Px7 S2. So I do recall that these are very comfortable. They fit my ear in here nicely. My earlobe does kind of sit down here a little bit, but these cushions are very nice and soft. Very, very good. Let's see the action on the yoke here. That seems to move nice and smooth. Yep. Just like I remember. And I believe this is metal. I always take my ring, use my ring to test. This is tungsten carbide. That's plastic. And you can hear. So this is plastic. That's all plastic. This is metal. So I'll put my ring back on. And there's your Bowers and Wilkins branding on the outer ear cups. And then you have kind of a faux canvas on the outer ear cups here, and that's kind of based on the headphone case itself. And like I said, you have your left and right in there. And then let's go with controls here. It looks like a multi-function button probably. Right there. I don't remember for sure. My microphone keeps on drifting away from me. Let's see if we can keep this up here. There it is. That's the left ear cup. That might be the multi-function button. I'm not sure which button that is. We'll look it up in a minute. And on this side, you have your power and Bluetooth. I think that middle button is the multi-function button, and then your track and volume up and down. There's a microphone. Very well made. One thing that's changed, and we'll talk about that in a second, and there's USB-C. And there he's telling, give me a thumbs up on this video. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please. One thing that's changed, and I'll put these down. Let's move these over here. And I'm going to pop over to my desktop so I can show you just one thing that I did notice that changed. And that is, let's see, let's find my desktop. Okay. Let me jump here to my review. You'll see right there the accent right there. If you can see my mouse cursor, these had a gold accent, and I don't recall. I mean, I have to go back through my design section to see if I actually like that. Let me see. Okay, padding. Okay, woven fabric. Oh yeah, it looks classy. And it did look classy, but now that they've changed it, I much prefer the look of the more muted look without that oops, excuse me. I got to turn on the right control here. So these now do not have that gold. It's just the same color, but it's kind of a lighter, shinier color. So I think this looks actually better than the gold. The gold, yeah, it looked nice and it was classy looking, like I said in the review. But now that they give us this option, this option is nicer. So I like this better, definitely. Let's pop back over and just do a quick look-see through on some specs and whatnot, and then we'll see what happens. All right, Px7 S2e is the latest iteration of Bowers & Wilkins' highly successful entry-level wireless headphones. The E stands for evolved, as the Px7 S2e takes inspiration and learnings from our flagship Px8. The Px8s are really good. Wireless headphones together with a retuned acoustic performance to deliver the very best sound in its class. And one thing I'm going to just interject here, a request to Bowers & Wilkins and every other major brand out there: quit using dynamic websites, please. Please stop using dynamic websites. This is ridiculous. But back to this, 24-bit processing. Px7 S2e combines 24-bit DSP enhanced with learnings from our flagship Px8 headphones with custom designed 40mm drivers carefully angled inside each ear cup, just like I said, angled, for a truly focused, engaging listening experience. I do believe that helps and does make a difference. Unrivaled sound. Experience your music exactly as the artist intended with the unrivaled sound of the new Bowers & Wilkins Px7 S2e headphones. Immerse yourself in every detail of every performance. Hear what your music really sounds like. Hear true. And they do have a nice, more balanced, flat soundstage, like Sony's do not. The Sony WX, whatever it is that they have, those are very much leaning toward the bass. I do like this green color. I wish they would have sent me this green color. All right, and C, crystal clear quality. Okay, so they talk about their noise cancellation. And these retail for $399. I will say premium design, perfect fit. I will say they sound, to me, these specific ones I haven't listened to yet, but the PX7s are definitely nicer sounding than something like the Sonys or the Bose as far as soundstage. There's your Bowers & Wilkins music app. Striking design. Let's see, do we have specs? I want specs. Technical details. There we go, guys. That's what we want to see. Oh, no, you don't want me to see it. All right, let's zoom in there for everybody so you guys can see the tech details. This is what matters, right? It's got two 40mm dynamic full-range biocellulose drivers. Hybrid noise cancellation, ambient pass-through, wear detection sensor, Bluetooth audio with Bluetooth 5.2 with aptX adaptive USB-C charging and audio interface. So the the wear detection sensor, I do like that. That is one of the strong points of these headphones. You can take them off and they'll pause your music, put them back on, and it'll play your music. Bluetooth codecs, you have aptX adaptive, aptX HD, aptX X. aptX, and then AAC and SBC. Bluetooth profiles A2DP, AVRCP, HFP, HSP, BLE GAT, which is the generic attributed profile. Mics, you have 4 mics for ANC and 2 mics for your telephone calls. Distortion, you can read that there. Battery life says it's 30 hours of playback, 7 hours with a 15-minute charge. And then you saw what comes with the accessories and whatnot, so that's all good. Let's see what the size and weight is. 307 grams without the carrying case. So 307 grams, and they're very lightweight. I did not feel like these are heavy at all. And I'm going to break out my focals here in just a second, kind of compare the two. Those are a little heavier. Dimensions with the carrying case is 189 millimeters, 63 millimeters, and 233 millimeters. So that is that. Let me go back to this. Let me grab my focals. These are my favorites right here, but there's a difference in price. These are $800. Very, very different price point, but very, very nice sounding. Amazing sound. A lot heavier. The Bowers & Wilkins are great, but these guys are pretty amazing headphones, and these are the ones that if you can afford a pair of AirPods Max Pro, whatever they're called, I would recommend these over the AirPods 100 times over. In terms of sound, these guys are just fantastic. Fantastic. But these are obviously a lot less expensive than those. And but they're still very nice. So there you go, guys. That's the Bowers and Wilkins Px7 S2e for Evolved. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully Mr. iPhone was at least enough focused for you to see these headphones a little closer. I'm going to try to get a few more shots here while I just kind of blabber so you can see on screen a little more detail as I get closer to the camera. And you can see the headphones for yourself. Some of the details in the headphones. And hopefully that's these are good shots for you to kind of get an idea of what to expect if you decide to purchase these headphones. And I will leave a link or two, affiliate links as always, down below for you to peruse through and hopefully make a purchase, because it does help the channel and helps our site. And they don't fold in. They do fold flat like this and this way too, but they don't go in. So those are your options. All right. Hopefully my sound was okay too, because my mic keeps drifting away from me as I'm trying to hold these in here. But hey guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Please join my locals and make sure you're subscribed on Rumble. Let's grow our Rumble channel and keep on growing all the channels and our social media platforms. Follow us wherever you can. We're on all social media platforms, so make sure you look for us where you are. And thanks a lot for watching. We will talk to you on the other side.